What is going on, everybody? It is officially unplugged and we are swapped over to our new gas dryer. What's up, everybody? It's official. We have finally switched over to our gas dryer. Alexa, what do you think about it?
I think it's awesome. And I think my hair is absolutely ridiculous, Tyler.
All right, well, her hair is ridiculous, but so is this dryer. And we are actually super stoked to have it up and running. And there are a lot of things that we didn't realize we would like so much about it. And I think the first major thing is actually the curing of the ink. Alexa, would you say it has made a big difference in our inks?
A huge difference in our whites specifically. I feel like you would rip the shirt before the ink would crack.
Yeah, so we are getting a really soft hand print, and our production speeds have increased as well. So this dryer is definitely, it's suited to keep up with at least 2 autos. So we're just running our single auto into this, and then we also have our manual press over there. If we need that, we can scoot that over and run into this dryer. And now this dryer is up for sale. Alexa, how can they contact you to purchase this dryer?
You can contact me at alexa@ihprints.com.
Or Life of a Female Screen Printer. Look her up. She is always full of facts and will show you everything you need to know. So let's kind of dive into the few things that we did on this dryer. As we said in our last episode, we purchased this dryer used. We brought it up here from Florida, where then we reassembled it. We have been working on the ductwork to vent the dryer out. We had a new gas line installed along with electrical. And once we got everything installed, this actually came with an insulation upgrade kit. They have those available for the models older than 2018. The 2018 and newer models come with insulation that is a little bit thicker, and they also provide more insulation that goes around the skirt of the dryer tunnel itself. And so what this does is actually retain a lot more heat inside the dryer, and that allows us to get to temperature quicker, hold the heat that's in there longer, and that results in less energy used. So that's really great. We do like having these hoods on the end of our dryer. Our electric dryer was just straight, so this prevents a lot of heat from escaping into the building, which is also really great. Everyone on press loves that. We usually keep this dropped all the way down. As you can see, there's an adjustment, but today we were running hoodies, so we brought that up just a little bit. This is a little bit getting used to as far as when you're running items and stuff like that, because the tunnel height does not change. You can change the gate that is in the front, raising it and lowering it, but the actual inside dimensions stay the same. So a few things that we like is, we'll fire this up real quick so you can see the display. And on here, you can see it's super simple to go through. We're gonna turn the heat off on here real quick. You can see here, we haven't really seen many videos that go into the display itself, but you are able to get your set temperature, which is the temperature that you are going to set the dryer at, as well as your exposure time. And now this is setting the time for which an item enters the dryer to when it exits the tunnel. So that is your exposure time. So now we're able to set these, and what that has done for us is created a perfect cure. So to be honest, we were not a huge fan of the perfect white when we first started using it, and I think that had to do a lot with the time required for curing it properly. But now using it in a gas dryer, it has made a huge difference for us, and now it is our go-to ink. It was always easy to print, always looked good coming off the press, but oftentimes we felt the need to run it through the dryer twice, or a lot slower and a lot hotter. Now with this, we're able to set our temperature and basically run everything through. The whole thing's getting to temperature correctly, and it's really made a big difference for us. So definitely recommend putting this on your list of things to upgrade for your shop. The cure you get from a gas dryer is probably the biggest improvement that we've seen. We're not sitting here doing a bunch of stretch tests, worrying about the inks and shirts cracking. So it's relieved a lot of stress and adjustments that we had to make. So Alexa, did you ever think we'd have a dryer that is taller than you?
No.
No, but we are super excited.
So one thing that I really love about this dryer is the functionality of the belt. So the belt space goes all the way, and
Damn, what is that? Are you engaged?
so one thing that I like about this dryer is the functionality of the belt space, because it is the entire belt space. So
Damn, are you engaged? Tell me about the belt space.
one thing that I love about this dryer is the functionality of the belt space, because it's actually the entire width of the belt. So on the previous dryer that we had, there's an area where you're basically able to put your t-shirts. So anything past this point, you're not able to really cure fully. So you're losing about 4 to 5 inches on either side of the dryer. So with our new one, I can lay as many shirts across this belt as I can, and I'm not going to be concerned about any curing issues.
If you are looking to purchase one of these, we did go the route of self-install, and they do have techs that you can have come out and help you with the install, which is highly recommended. But if you are installing this yourself, I would highly recommend getting one of these. Even if you just own the dryer, this is great to make adjustments to your gas levels that are coming in and out of your natural gas line. And that way, if you do have any change in pressure, you're able to adjust and accommodate for that. And all you really have to do is just give them a call, and they are more than willing to help you out and kind of guide you through everything. So that's been really helpful for us. That is one of the reasons we love dealing with them, is because their customer support is very hands-on. They know a lot about the products that they're moving, and they're always willing to take the time to make sure that all of your stuff is working correctly. This is our PRU registration board, and to be honest, we have had our Roq for 2 years, have not had one. We were too cheap to get one. What? They're expensive. They are really expensive for what they are. But let me tell you, the first day we used it, I was very disappointed that I have gone 2 years without it. Try to build it into your budget. It makes life so much easier. We are running through production so much faster. I have people who have only been screen printing for a few weeks, setting up jobs for us, multicolor jobs, lined up, locked into registration. It is one of the best investments that we have made. So now it has actually saved us a lot of time, because with a larger dryer and the heat up times, it takes us about 20 minutes to get up to temperature. And when doing that, we do not want to run the dryer the entire time without jobs ready to go to press. So we will burn the jobs that are for the next day, have those ready, and with our registration board and our PRU system, we are able to swap out jobs super quick, toss them on press. That way we can have our crew run from 7 in the morning all the way through lunch with jobs on press and the press moving the entire time. And that has limited a ton of downtime, which has been awesome for us. So then we can spend either the rest of the day with additional jobs,
Or getting root beer floats.
But it has been something that you look back on a lot of things and you're like, why didn't I do this sooner? This dryer, I could not have done it sooner. They are very expensive, but they are well worth it. So always save up for that. The pre-registration system, though, is hands down the best way to get everything set up. And we actually did have to make some modifications to that. So we will be tossing a video up on our PRU system to make sure that we had one that would fit our U medium press. But yeah, so we are super happy with our upgrades, ready to go. Everything is locked and loaded. Couple of adjustments to make, and we will catch you guys next time. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.